things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the same, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, taking my soul into the masses, writing my poems for the few that looked at me, took to me, shook to me, feeling me, singing my heartache. From the pain, taking my message, from the veins, speaking my lesson, from the brain, seeing the beauty through the above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, your spirit up above. Pain, you made me, oh, you made me a believer, believer. Pain, I let the bullets fly, I let them rain. My love, my God, they keep my soul into the masses, writing my poems for the few that looked at me, took to me, shook to me, feeling me, singing my heartache. From the pain, taking my message, from the veins, speaking my lesson, from the brain, seeing the beauty through the pain.
찬찬히! 예.
찾아봤겠다 온 거지. 이제 우리 엔간하면 대박이야. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 네, 감사합니다.
네, 아유 오늘 반가워요. 예. 자,
저희는 삼산택입니다. 네, 저 그 김용산, 이철산, 남도산 이렇게 산이 셋이라 삼산택. 네.
회사 이름보다 사업 모델 알고 싶은데.
예.
Sure. Where do you want me to be?
So stay there.
Okay.
Let's say the intro first.
Sure.
But it's going 5 minutes.
Going live, right?
Tama na yung comments. Okay.
Take two tayo. Okay, good evening to all the Binions watching us today. It's a very, very exciting evening because today is officially the launch of our very special Hyun beer. And guess kung nasaan tayo ngayong gabi. Siyempre, di ba, parang all this time we're talking about Hyun beer na lumalabas lang kada month of September, which is the birthday month of Hyun. So, last year, when we first launched it, we all know that there were just too many, very overwhelming support that we get from everybody who's I'll go in this camera first.
Okay, that one first.
Alright, it's okay, say hi. Okay. But it's okay na, I'm here. Pero I think my audio is better. Huh?
But you're gonna need to walk around.
Yeah, we're gonna be walking around. Anyway, so, teka, tingnan natin to para total sa mask naman kayo. Okay, para makita naman ako ng mga tao. If I'm heard properly, I hope I am. So let's just put the mic closer. So I was saying, today we are here at the brewery of Boondocks Brewing Company in Marikina in order for all the Binions to understand ano ba ang beer process making, di ba? How did we specially prepared for the Hyun beer? You guys already have tried it last year. But this 2021, we made it more exciting because we have new concepts to present to you or para i-share sa inyo. Bakit very special si Hyun beer? Number one, walang nakakagaya nan because obviously we're the only ones who's able to do that. And second of which, diba, since it's very exclusive, it only comes out every September. Okay, so as you see, sorry, because the first camera is not working, so we have to do the second camera. I am going to introduce you guys to the master brewer, Fred Calope of Boondocks Brewing Company. Okay, hi. Hold on, Fred. Oh, wait. That's okay.
Okay na?
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Are you gonna carry it that way?
Yeah. Kasi it won't work on the phone. It's not that.
Just hold the other one. Since we're together, Fred, let me just cover.
Alright.
Safety protocol first, right? Okay. Anyway, so what is happening today is that we launched the Hyundai beer. And Fred, we visited you on, should I say, the beer plant. Nakita niyo naman, it's real that we brew this beer very fresh because it's a craft beer, and we will explain to you the difference of craft beer and what we call as industrial, right?
Yeah, sure.
Industrial or the commercial beers, which you can buy sa mga groceries, etc. So iba, this is like the gourmet of beers. Okay, so dun sa mga hindi masyadong intindi ng mga beer types or beer selection, it's gourmet of beers. Kayo kumakain sa fast food, yung iba kumakain sa hotel. So ito yung hotel class level ng mga pagkain, which is hotel class level in terms of beer and alcohol, with alcoholic beverage, or should, in this matter, it's a craft beer. Right? Sure. So, ngayong gabi, since nilo-launch natin si Hyun beer, we're gonna first understand kung paano ginawang special yung beer na yan. Okay? So Fred, ikaw na mag-explain sa kanila the beer process. How did it become that special?
Okay, so Chai, just be careful because I'm going to ask you to turn around.
Yeah, sure.
So we're going to start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Para alam nyo guys, ang binyan natin, supportive, Chai!
Cameraman!
Alright.
Hindi
Okay.
kami nag-uusap, lahat kami naka-black.
Yeah.
Oh.
Walang memo yan.
Yeah, basta super pagdating namin dito, naka-black tayo lahat. Production.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it fits with Boondocks things.
Yes. Okay, so, maraming bumabati. Fred, marami ka ng fans. Maraming bumabati sa inyo. You guys already met Fred last year.
That's right.
Yeah, and during the party, he joined us in our
Yeah, a little inuman.
Inuman with
Yeah.
Ali Peak, PBA
Right.
players Ali Peak, Nick Velasco, Beauty Queen, This World, Mafe Velasco. So they joined us and they were with Fred during our party. So ngayon, papa-excited namin kayo. Let's look around the brewery so that they will understand how the Hyundai beer is made.
Okay, so what you see behind us here, these are they're all stainless steel things that we put the beer in, but we're gonna explain things how we get to the process of how we get to the beer that you drink. We're gonna start with that first, and so we're gonna move this way.
Okay. Go.
And all beer.
Okay.
Sige, yan. Ito. Here.
Okay.
There, you don't have. Yeah.
Yan.
All beer starts out with grain.
Green.
This is malted barley. And it's besides the malted barley, there's of course water. And after water is hops and then yeast. So what does this process look like? So the first thing we do is we take these malted barley. I'm going to open one up so you can see what malted barley is like.
I'll do it.
Yeah. So when you look at malted barley, para siyang mga butil ng
Fresh na fresh.
Yeah. It looks like grains of rice. But if you could smell it, you could smell something here that smells absolutely delicious because it really smells kind of like bread, mga tinapay. Because really, it's the same type of. We also use some other grains like wheat, and what we do with this is we run it through this thing here, this machine. This machine, it's called a mill. Essentially, ika-crack niya yung mga grains.
Yung balat ng
Yung
grain.
mga balat ng grain so that we can use it to brew beer. And that's the first part of this process. After we've
Makinig kayo, may test kayo.
make quiz mamaya. Just joking. Just
Okay.
joking. What's gonna happen is after we crush that grain, we will then bring it here. Mano-mano yan. And Chai, be careful when you walk, okay? Because, yeah. So we bring it up these steps. Yeah, we bring it up these steps.
Grabe,
All the way up here. Yeah. And we put it, yeah. Sige, dyan na lang siguro. Yan. And there. All right. So since I'm the only one here, I'll do this. So we put it in here, and then this is the process of mashing. Essentially, you can think of it like steeping tea. So nangyari dito is we put the grains in here, and we add some hot water. Tapos ang ginagawa niya is kinukuha yung mga flavors from the grains and all of the sugars and sugars from the grains. And why are the sugars important? The sugars are important because yun yung kinakain ng yeast na binanggit kong ingredient kanina, because the yeast will convert the sugars into alcohol, which is the thing that makes you drunk and happy, and carbon dioxide, which is yung bula sa beer. So when we put it in there for about 60 minutes, we then transfer everything using some pumps and some machinery to this other thing, and you can see inside. It's pretty walang ilaw.
Okay.
Wala akong flashlight. Anyways,
Yeah.
malalim siya.
Okay.
And then we will boil this kind of sweet sugary water. And then it's the same time that we put this ingredient called hops. Yung hops is the main ingredient really that makes a beer a beer. Kasi yung hops is the thing na nagpapapait ng beer. Some beers are more bitter than others, so it really depends on the beer style that you're trying to make.
Okay.
And then we will boil this for about 60 minutes, sometimes 90 minutes. It depends on the type of beer that you're making.
How long ba, Fred, ang paggawa ng beer? How long does it take to produce a beer?
So yun nga. So from the time that we mill that grain and then we put it in this yung sinabi kong steeping, yung mash kanina, at saka yung boiling, that's about 4 hours of work in our day right there.
Okay.
So then after the boiling is done, Chai, be careful. We don't want to have an industrial accident.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Production girl yan. Okay.
So
Right.
what happens then is, be careful.
Game.
So what happens then is we transfer all of that, the boiled wort. The wort is what we call this sweet liquid that will become beer.
Forward. Closer. Very, very informative yung ginagawa natin sa fan
okay,
club
dyan na lang.
natin,
And so we will then put it, mas okay siguro ganyan para makita
okay.
natin. Ay, ikaw pala, Che. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, maliit ako.
Yeah.
kayo.
Okay. So, anyway, so then we put the wort into these fermenters here. And now, itong fermenter na ito, the beer will stay in there for approximately 10 to 14 days.
Okay.
So why does it take that long? Because that is the time period that the yeast, yung binanggit kong other ingredient, the yeast will convert now yung mga sugars na nakuha dun sa grain into alcohol and carbon dioxide. So it's only after on the day that we brew, that's about an 8-hour day of brewing. And then after that, we put it into this fermenter and then we keep it at a certain temperature so that the yeast can do its job. And then it'll take another 10 to 14 days. Yes, matagal talaga. So you can imagine when I was...
Ibig sabihin nun, July pa lang tinrabaho na namin to
Yeah,
para
so-
sa September event.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Because what happens is when the beer is done fermenting, you can't even drink it then. Actually, technically pwede, but it's not yet aged. It's not yet matured properly. So you have to wait another week, maybe 10 days, and maybe another couple of weeks. It really depends on the beer. So really, from the day that you brew your beer until the day that we commercially release it, it's almost 3 weeks to a month after that. So yeah.
You
That's,
cannot go farther ata kasi our internet.
Yeah, we need to go back that way.
I'm observing the internet connection. Naka 1 bar na lang kami.
Yeah. So anyways,
Kasi nakita
so
na nila yun.
yeah. So I mean, the process of making beer. Okay. So we can talk about this also. This machine here.
Okay.
So what happens is after the beer is okay now, we will use this machine, which is a filler, to fill the cans with the beer, and then we will then label those cans and then send them off to you guys to enjoy as Hyun did beer.
Closer tayo sis.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
you took video last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yan,
then the beer,
dyan nanggagaling
yeah, the
yung
beer
mga
comes out
cans.
here, and then the
Ito.
cans come up here, and then the beer goes in.
Wait
So
lang Teka lang. Sige.
yeah, so it's super interactive itong ginagawa natin. Yeah.
Yan. Ganyan ang peg niya. Fred, ikaw na
Yeah.
sa kabila.
So what will happen is tataas yung mga cans dito.
Yan. Akyat.
Akyat siya, tapos the beer will be inserted by the machine, and then pag okay na siya, bababa na naman siya dito, and then we transfer to this side, and then what happens here is the can will come up here, tapos isasara niya yung can. So yeah, that's
And then, finished product!
and then finished product. Pwede nilang inumin or pwede nilang i-display at wag niya na lang inumin. Because I'm sure
Madami sa kanila ang
madami
hindi
sa inyo
uminom ng beer
ang
at
hindi
tinago.
iniinom yung beer, pero naka-display na lang. And you know what? I don't really blame you. Actually, you can walk this way. Pero magkaiba naman tayo kasi when I have things,
This is the office of Fred.
this is my office. You see all of those bottles and cans, pero yan ininom ko na yung laman.
Tama.
Pwede inumin tapos
I-preserve. Yeah, inumin.
Yes, exactly.
Tapos i-preserve mo
Oo.
yung can as
Yes.
souvenir.
Oh, exactly.
diba?
Gagaya ng ganyan. Dami-dami kong cans of beer na iba-iba, tsaka bottles, pero iniinom ko na lang siya, and then afterwards, I just save the cans. So,
Kami ni Chai iinom mamaya.
yun!
Okay. Sige. And that's actually, Fred, it's really nice that you're sharing. If notice niyo yung mga comments ng mga Binyans, they are saying na, wow, the fan club gumagawa talaga ng brewery tour. Kasi not everybody, in fact, si Chai, when I asked her if she has been into a brewery, sabi niya, never pa daw. So she was excited to come here with me. Tapos, kayo, napapanood nyo pa lang, na-excite din kayo. Kasi kung wala lang pandemic, di nag-feel ko.
Hindi, totoo. Yeah, totoo. Like, that's another one of the things that we do here at Boondocks Brewing. Like, nag-invite kami talaga ng mga tao to come here to experience what we do and to see that we really handcraft, we really make the beer by our hands.
So it's really special, Binyans, kasi I don't think anybody would be able to do the same kind of project. Alam mo, yung mga projects ng ibang fan club, like photo cards, mga, what do you call that? The cup sleeve. Those are very common activities for a fan club. But here with us, with the Hyun Philippine Fan Club, everything we do for you is always the first. Kaya you guys have to be proud of that. Kasi pinag-iisipan, pinaplano ng maigi lahat ng ginagawa namin for you.
And you know, I'm actually very. It's heartwarming for me na I know that beer is not a natural product for a lot of the fan club members. Although I'm sure if you're like Cherry or Chai, apparently you guys
Mga
enjoy
pala
your
inom.
you guys enjoy your beer. Pero you know, the mere fact na that you guys are embracing a product that's like beer, just because of the fan club, the way that it's getting pushed, the way that it's being promoted, and then you're willing to support that type of activities. Ano siya talaga? It's nakakataba ng puso.
Oh, because Fred, we wanted to present Hyun a gift that is proudly Filipino made.
Yes.
That's actually that was the first objective that we wanted to make last year. Hindi yung easily we can buy from the grocery and then we send to Hyun. Diba? I mean, if Hyun wanted to go to avail of those things, hindi sana bumili lang siya sa Filipino grocery sa abroad, di ba? Pero itong ginawa natin Hyun beer, maaalala niya na the fourth largest brewery in the Philippines, in fact, brewed it for him, only for his birthday. And it was only made possible by the Hyun Philippine Fan Club. So for those of you who is watching us for the first time, or your new members of the club, that is the history of Hyun beer, which we launched 2020. Ngayong 2021, meron kami, kasi syempre kayo, mga demanding kayo, gusto nyo laging may bago. Medyo nasanay kayo, na-spoil kayo. So gusto namin, this 2021, medyo ma-excite kayo. Ngayon, I asked Fred if he's okay to play a game this episode of ours for the launch. Kaya proceed tayo dito. May staging area tayo. Stage area. Si Kuya. Sige, right. Chay, kayo muna magkwentuhan kaya. Para ikaw naman ng... Yan. Kayo muna magkwentuhan. Okay. Dito lang ka sa side.
So, yeah, nung binanggit ni Cherry sa akin kung anong gagawin, sabi niya na magkakaroon ng beer tasting type of game. Sabi ko, what do you mean? So, if I'm not mistaken, the mechanics are something like, iba-blindfold niya ako, tapos isa-serve niya yung beer dito, and then I have to guess which one is the beer yung beer namin, kung anong style siya, anong klaseng beer, and then if I can determine or if I can tell the difference between, like say, San Miguel products. Not really sure yet what products they brought, pero mukhang mapapainom ako dito ng ni Rabi. Actually, hindi naman siguro ubusin ito, but you know. Let's see, some questions. It's true. Hindi, binabasa ko lang.
Yes.
Ako, Sir Fred, kaya mo yan kahit
I-flash out mo na. I-shout
Ikaw na bahala, Chad.
Sige, tingnan natin kung kaya ko. Hindi, I mean, you know, to be fair, you know, yung beers na ginagawa namin dito sa Boondocks really are very flavorful, they're very fresh. They meet a different taste profile. Kasi yung nakasanayan natin dito sa Pilipinas, yung mga San Miguel products. Nothing against San Miguel products, but they're very mass produced. Tulungan mo nga siya na yung salin na ayan. So anyway, they're mass produced, and what does that mean? It means that they produce San Miguel, for example, produces a beer that is palatable for a wide range of customers. And why do they need to do that? They need to do that because they need to make a lot of money. Because at some point, Boondocks, hopefully, we will get there. But we hope to also always be able to produce the beers that are special in the minds of Filipinos. So hindi naman sa sinasabi ko na San Miguel is a bad product. It's actually a really good product. It's just that we're trying to do something very, very different. Parang yun nga, sabi ni Cherry, gourmet. So kung naghahanap ka ng staple na turo-turo na pagkain, okay lang yan. Wala naman masamang kumain ng adobo. right? Or sinigang. There's nothing wrong with that. Pero minsan gusto mong kumain ng lengua de pastel, or gusto mong kumain ng I don't know, cochinillo or something like that. So the point is that you should have different beers for different events, for different activities. Kasi you know what, excited to taste it. Yeah, don't worry. Actually, you guys are members of the fan club. You have tasted one of them before. You've been a summer ale. Pero I'm not sure. Cherry, have you mentioned that there are 4 varieties now?
Yeah.
Okay, so now what happened was we made 4 different kinds of beer for the fan club to adopt as their own, and so they taste different from each other. I'm sure na yung mga umiinom ng San Miguel, Pale Pilsen, at saka San Miguel, at saka Red Horse. I'm sure na yung Captain Beer. Yeah. I'm sure that you're aware kung ang iniinom nyo is like San Miguel or yung iniinom nyo is Pale Pilsen. But medyo magkahawig yung lasa niya. It's just that a lot of people say mas matapang siya than the other one. Pero yung mga beer namin, ibang-iba talaga yung lasa niya, and at saka I won't be able to see it kasi naka-blindfold ako, pero you'll see na ibang-iba talaga yung mga itsura nila, yung mga colors and everything. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Fred. Okay. So we will begin with the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Diba, ang Hyun beer, 4 lang. Pero ang challenge natin kay Fred, I prepared 6 beers. Kailangan, ipa-blindfold ko siya, tapos isa-shuffle ko yung beer, hindi niya nakikita, di ba? Tapos later, tingnan natin kung tama yung sagot niya. Dapat naman na perfect mo, ikaw gumawa ng beer.
I hope so.
Okay. So, paki-blindfold sis. Okay. Now, para mas masaya, meron kaming in-invite na mga Binyans who will join us later. Pero for now, while Fred is tasting it first, wala muna sila. Sasabihin ko, Mike, kung kailan sila papasok. Okay?
Okay lang.
See?
So when you're pouring these beers, nakikita naman nila kung anong beer.
Hindi pa. Kasi baka i-coach ka eh.
No coaching.
Mga matadaya itong mga to.
Wala. Hindi ko rin siya mapapasa kasi naka-blindfold.
Yes,
So kahit
okay.
na magsabi sila.
Right.
Okay.
And pero pati sila, alam nila. Okay.
Sure.
So we're gonna do, Fred, di ba pinakita ko sa'yo kanina from left to right. Okay? So you will taste the first one.
Okay.
Yan yung kanina sa backstage.
Sure.
Okay. O, di ba dito sa fan club natin maraming pakulo eh. Kasi subukan nila, inuwan na tayo.
Okay,
Kuya, bigay mo lang kayo.
Ay, favor naman. Aloy. Paabot naman yung jug ko ng tubig.
Oo. Para to clear the palate. Tama. Kasi, when you taste beer kasi, di ba, Fred, am I correct? When you're tasting beer, syempre, may aftertaste eh.
Yes.
So, kailangan you have to clear the palate.
Yes.
Kaya namin tinuturo to mga Binyans. Kasi, pag kinuha nyo yung Hyun beer package, which is 4, right? 4 beers, malalaman nyo yung mga difference in taste. Okay? Kasi, ina-educate din kayo, malakuno sure kayo bigla after nito. Okay, Fred. Okay. Wow.
Okay.
That's the first beer.
Sinapol yan daw.
Yes. Bahala sa'yo. Hindi ka umuwi na hindi gumagapang.
Okay. So
inaamoy muna ni Fred.
Okay, so it's very light in smell. Tapos, not really any kind of hoppiness or any kind of other aroma. So, ayun, tikman ko na lang.
Okay. Bye! I-type mo yung comment ni Fred. Sabi niya, light smell daw. Very light, and then, anong sabi sa smell? Not so strong.
Yeah.
Not so hoppy. Ano nga nun? Type nga dun. Yan yung comment niya. Ganda ng forma natin, sis talaga. I love it. Nakadalawang titila. Lagay mo number 1. Beer 1. Beer 1.
Okay.
Okay. Beer
Okay na?
one.
Okay ka na,
Beer
Fred?
one.
Beer 1. Yeah.
Okay. Please allow me to make a disclaimer. We have a beer, yung summer ale namin, which is also very light, and it also presents itself as very clear. I don't know what color this is, pero it comes off, the taste that I have here, it's very light. So, if I have to guess, it actually might not even be one of our beers. It might actually be, siguro,
Mamaya na. Basta ang tingin mo, hindi ito beer mo.
yeah, tingin ko hindi namin beer.
Hindi daw niya beer yan.
But,
Okay?
I mean, let me taste the other beers
Yes,
and then
of
I'll go back to
course.
it. Pero at the moment, feeling ko
Hindi
hindi
siya.
amin.
Okay.
Okay,
Second beer.
two.
Beer number 2. Magko-comment ulit si Fred kung ano si beer na. Sis, hindi ka marunong mag-pour.
Gusto ko na magmadali. Only your voice.
Fred, tuturuan ko itong partner ko. Pasensya ka na. Masyadong foamy.
No problem.
Magsasalita ka pa naman.
Okay. Fred. Sorry. Yan. Okay. Sarap naman ng buhay ni Fred.
Kaya.
Inom-inom lang.
So may slight fruity type ang dating.
Okay. Beer number 2. Admin, pakisulat ang description. Fruity daw. Fruity.
So, I mean, it's also light.
Beer number
It's also
2.
light in aroma, but it smells like there's a little bit more flavor going for it.
Okay. So it's flavorful, a little aroma. Okay, yun yung mga terms. Beer number 2, it's
This is our wheat ale.
Oh, may sagot na kagad, di ba?
Okay.
ang sabi niya wheat ale. Oh, lagay mo
I think-
dyan.
I'm pretty sure na yun yung wheat ale.
Lagay mo wheat ale. Wheat ale.
Pasensya na fans, I'm not entirely sure yet kung
Yes.
anong pinangalan ni Cherry sa wheat ale namin. Pero I think that's our wheat ale.
Okay. Alright. Ikaw, Char, gusto mo gawin ito?
Siya muna.
Ako nga, hindi ako sure kung makaka-score ako dito. Okay. Okay. Beer number 3.
Okay. So not as fruity.
Not as fruity as beer number 2. Ganun
Yes,
ba?
not as fruity
Okay.
as beer number 2.
Not as fruity as beer number 2.
And then of course now I smell a little bit of hoppiness. Hoppine. Yes, it's hoppiness. Hoppy.
Okay, hoppy. Hoppines. Hoppins. Si Mary Poppins. Happiness! Sabi ng admin ko ha, Mary Poppins daw. Hoppins. O, di ba? Nagkaintindihan na tayo, Mari. Okay. Nag-gets ko na yan.
Medyo, I'm trying to really taste what's going on. There's a big chance that this is our session ale.
Session ale. So, ano yan? Final answer or guess? Beer number 3. Session. Lagay
I'm guessing it's our session ale, but let me go back to it after I taste it.
Silipin ko. Kahit ako gusto ko silipin eh. Si number 3 daw, babalikan niya. Pero ang hula niya is
Ang hula ko
session
ale.
ale. Okay. Oh, hindi naman.
Yung ano, yung number 2, I'm
Sure
pretty
ka?
definite na wheat ale.
Okay. Beer?
Water
Beer ba?
Yeah.
Sana pala set ang in-order niyo. Dapat lang sis.
So, nag-order ako ng set.
Kasi hindi mo ma-appreciate. Okay. Beer number 4. May finglash mo yung beer number 3. Nakalagay, guest session ale. Para maalala natin. Okay. Guess lang. Guessing. Okay.
Okay, balik ako.
Balik.
Okay, balik.
Ito session, yung isa summer.
Okay.
Yung number 3,
Ano
I
daw?
think-
Palit answer.
Yeah,
Yung tayo straight
I think number 3 is summer. Si number 4 is session, I believe.
Okay.
Summer.
So, ulit daw.
So si session ale, there's a more of a hoppy aroma in the beginning. Tapos, when you taste it, it's fuller mouthfeel. And then meron siyang yung hoppy na bitterness, yung pait na that's very, very noticeable sa session ale namin. So that's why I'm pretty sure na session ale ito.
Okay. So, beer number 4, final answer,
Yeah,
session
session ale.
ale. Bingo. So, ito, ano daw, summer.
Summer.
Summer C3, session ale daw. Okay, tubig daw. Ano na tayo, sis? Pang 5th na. 5th. Kayo kaya mga Billion, baka naman. Yes, all the beers are scheduled to be delivered on the first week of September for batch 1. And then ang batch 2 would be on the second week of September. Tapos yung batch 3, hindi na natin sure yan kasi kung taga-province ka, baka mabitin na siya. Dahil September 25, tuloy-tuloy.
Okay, beer number 5.
Beer number 5.
Amoy pa lang, strong ale. So strong ale is 8.5%.
Oh wait, later mo explain yung beers. Walaan mo lang muna.
Okay,
Kasi
sige.
we have
Sige.
friends later who will
Okay,
join.
sige. Pero, okay, fine. So,
This is strong ale.
I'm 100% sure this is strong ale because
Okay.
there's caramel notes, parang matamis yung amoy niya. It's weird, you might find it weird that I'm saying that a beer has a sweet smell or sweet taste, pero if you order this, even better, you order the set, you'll be able to tell the difference talaga na matamis siya. So,
Okay.
inumin ko ba? Yeah, I'll drink it.
Alright. Yung mga, in 1 minute, papasok na yung mga 4 na tomadoro.
Yeah, so malty, sweet, very heavy in the mouth.
Later mo na-explain yan. Okay. Thanks, Fred. Okay. And then the last but not least, masyado tayo nag-enjoy sa kwentuhan natin. 6:40 na. Okay, the last but not the least. That's the 6th beer.
Okay. So medyo pareho yung amoy niya with the very first one that I tasted. But it's a little bit stronger in smell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit stronger in smell, and then okay, so yeah, nalalasahan ko yung kind of like a warm alcohol feeling. Of course, light pa rin siya sa bibig, but mas matapang siya.
Okay. So, do you have a guess now?
Well, definitely hindi amin ito.
Hindi rin sa inyo. Okay.
So yung the two in the beginning
not yours.
are not ours.
Okay, let's stop there.
Tapos,
Teka, wait.
Yeah, okay, sige.
May pasok muna sila. All the Billions who can join us for tonight. Okay, Fred, you can take Tanggalin na natin ang blindfold.
Ako nagpo-photo session.
Meron din tayong behind the scenes. Okay. Bati muna. Tanggalin niyo muna yung mga, you can unmute your mic so everyone can say hello.
Hello, hi.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
You guys are in the backstage for about almost more than half an hour. So we have Eileen. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Eileen. Valerie and Maya. Okay. So, nandito kami ngayon. Watching from the
Ito atang isa yun. I don't know.
Okay. So we're watching us earlier. Kita nila na experience nila kung paano ano yung drinking comment, mga comments ni Fred while he was drinking the beers. Okay, guys, can you show in the camera the beers that you guys were given today? Lahat, ganito yun, Fred. Silang apat, ay kita-isa namin bigyan ng beer. One each lang. Kasi ayoko naman bigyan ng apat, baka ako sisihin pag nakasing. Okay? So, Val, asan yung sayo? Flash mo yung sayo. Pakita mo sa camera. Val, where's yours? Yan. Okay. So, Chay, tanggalin mo. Ito na ang mga sagot. May, i-flash mo nga kung ano sagot ni ano kanina, ni Fred. The very first one, sabi niya, hindi daw kanya, right?
Yeah, it's not them.
Ang
It's not
galing
Miguel.
naman.
So, tama rin hula ko. Yeah.
Sabi niya, yung first one, hindi daw kanya. Okay?
Yeah,
The
it's
second one.
The second
May
one
second one.
The second one, sinabi ko,
is wheat ale. Sabi niya, wheat ale.
Sabi niya wheat ale, tama ba? Wheat ale.
Yeah, wheat ale. Wow.
Yeah!
Wheat ale.
Wheat ale. So yung sino yung may Bing?
Yes.
Bing,
Yes,
yan.
Bing.
Oh,
Wheat
teka
ale.
muna, Bing. This is your moment. Tikman mo nga kung pareho sa comment ni Fred.
Ay, sige
Open
po.
your beer and taste it. Sabi niya, fruit like one aroma and feels like
Fruity.
purple.
yung comment ko, as a beer person, you should always try to drink your beers in a glass. Walk from the can.
So, Diyos ko, wala akong...
I mean,
Ganun ba yun? So, I need to... Wait.
Ako, I drink from the can. Don't get me wrong.
Okay,
You're really
so
trying
do we need...
to enjoy the flavors and everything.
Can I... So, excuse, I just need...
Okay. Ano, how was it big? Is it the same? Pareho ba?
Yung amoy po niya, tama po yung sinabi ni... Ay. Hello? Hello?
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you.
Yes.
Ayun. Kanina po sabi
Okay.
ay yung light aroma.
tama ba?
Oh my.
Go ahead, Bing.
Tapos po, same din po na fruity yung flavor niya. Kasi alam ko, sabi doon sa can, dalandan, citrusy, something. Tama po ba, Sir Fred?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yun po siya.
Yes. So, nalalasahan niya yung dalandan citrusness.
Citrus flavor. Yes po.
Oh, okay. Okay, very good. So, binalidate lang natin kung talaga, kasi si Fred, syempre, connoisseur na siya diba?
Yes, tama
So,
po.
we are trying to understand it based on first-timers, kung ano yung insightful comment nila about it. Okay, third beer. Anong sagot ni Fred? Anong sagot ni Fred? Not as fruity
Session.
as beer.
Summer ale. Summer ale. Summer ale.
It
Tama ulit.
is the
Summer
black
ale.
one.
The black one. Summer ale. Summer ale.
Tama na naman. Sino yung may hawak ng summer ale? Who has
Valerie.
Robin?
Si Darren.
Val. Okay, Val, tikman mo yung beer mo. Please show it.
Sige, the beer. Wait.
Try mo nga ito.
So, ayun.
Ay, may basa dyan.
Stop sa dalandan.
May basa dyan. Huwag mo inumin dyan. Gusto mo ba dito? Ay, pupusin mo na yan. Oo, dito na. Okay, cheese. Val. Asa na yung Val.
Ayan. Hello.
Tingnan mo. Tingnan mo kung pareho kayo ng comment ni Fred.
Sige, wait lang.
Shy, oh. Ayaw
Oo
niya
nga, ayaw niyo makakita sa camera. Anong lasa?
Cheers, Val!
Masarap siya. Cheers.
So, ano siya? Medyo light ba?
Oo. Actually, this is the second time na natikman ko siya.
Okay.
See,
Kasi same siya last year.
So, you have it last year. Oo nga, yan. Tama nga. Ganun pa rin. Medyo light, madaling inumin. Yeah.
Masarap.
Okay.
So, tama na si Fred. 3 points na. Passing, ito na yung passing mark. Pang-fourth. The fourth beer, ang sagot ni Fred, session is bitter. Bitter. Tama.
okay.
Yes. So, correct na naman. Pasado na. Pwede na mag-back up.
Sister Eileen ang nakakuha nito.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Captain Ree.
yeah, so anong feedback mo, Eileen? Medyo bitter na.
Naka-mute kasi.
Hindi ko pa naiinom. Sandali, inumin ko muna. Actually, ito yung sinabi ni Sir Fred na full of flavor.
Ano daw yung comment doon? Anong comment sa beer number 4?
Cheers!
Si Joy pala inumin.
Masarap. Masarap siya. I don't find it, flavorful siya. So, it's really good for mga ladies night. So, tama. Full of happiness.
Happiness. Yeah. Totoo yan. But yung flavor is it's strong. It's strong not in the sense na it's very alcoholic strong, but lasang-lasa mo yung flavor. Right? Thank you. And the last, hindi ko pala last, the fifth beer. Paki-flash kung ano yung sagot ni Fred. Strong ale. Yan. Ayan na yung pangwasakan.
Sinong iinom niya?
Sinong iinom ito? Gusto mo?
Gusto ako iinom. Gusto. I'm not into.
Si Spy.
Yeah.
Syempre, si Maya.
Go, si Maya!
I'm not into strong beer. I really like beer. I just have to taste it. Okay, cheers.
Sweet talaga. So, let me know.
Cheers!
Alam niyo ba kung ano yung pamalan? Maya, what is it?
Masarap. It's sweet but bitter. It's sweet but bitter. Yeah, it's
but
not
yet bitter.
Yes.
Right. Did you know that what Maya is drinking is 8.5%?
8.5%.
8.5%.
Taas. Alcohol.
To give you
Strong beer pa
a
siya.
comparison, si Red Horse ng San Miguel is only 6.9%. Yan is 8.5.
Oh.
Yeah,
So when
tsaka
I-
mas madali siyang inumin.
So when I finish this, the can, I can sleep now.
We have one more beer pala. We have one more.
Yes. And syempre, alam mo na, sinagot na ni Fred to Sinagot na niya to kanina na
mas
hindi mo
madami.
sa'yo.
Yeah, hindi akin.
sa'yo.
Yeah, hindi nga akin.
And the last
Red Horse.
beer, sabi niya, hindi daw kanya. Tama naman. Okay.
So
Pero so that you guys at home can know talaga na I'm not just making it up. I will ask, you do not drink this kasi ininom ko na siya, pero amuyin mo na lang yung beer. Smell the beer.
Okay. Ako na fresh. Minum ka na eh. Ako na lang.
Kasi if you smell the beer, you will notice na hindi siya talaga maamoy.
Yeah, it's not strong.
It doesn't smell like anything.
Yeah. Ito talaga parang chocolate.
Yeah.
Actually, this one, the one of Maya's,
Yeah, it doesn't smell beer. Iba yung lasa.
right?
Iba yung ano, yeah, it doesn't smell beer.
Hindi ko na masabing lasa.
I-compare mo itong si Red Horse at saka si Sun Mig Light, yung amoy niya, it's kind
Iba.
of the same actually.
Yeah.
Mas matapang lang ng amoy ng konti, but yeah.
Sweet.
But the same
But
taste,
this one
the
we
same
have
flavor.
different.
Yeah.
Ito matapang ang smell. Mabango.
Yeah, mababa yan.
Mabango talaga to.
Yeah. Si Summer, yeah.
Mabango. Yun yung original. Oh yeah, very citrus. Yeah. Galing-galing. I enjoyed it.
Lasing na ako. Lasing na ako.
Anyways, tama sa last. May last beer. Okay, that's ako dun sa mga nanood sa atin, I hope you now clearly understand so that if you are joining the virtual party on September 25, you would know kung ano yung beer preference na babagay sa inyong panglasa. Okay? That's the reason why we did this beer challenge with Fred para it would be explained properly in order for you to feel na ito, I like that. If you're the explorer type, then go ahead. You go try all of 4 of them. But if you are the type who really enjoys drinking beer, perhaps you should get the kind of beer that suits your taste para talagang ma-enjoy mo siya. Okay? So that's really, kasi syempre nagpa-party tayo eh. Ang hirap naman yung pa-party kasi nag-enjoy sa iniinom mo.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you must be able to enjoy it, right? Fred, before, this is like an hour of chikahan with the Binyans. And ano sa tingin nyo guys? Maganda ba tong session natin ngayon? Hindi siya yung typical na
First time na
yun bin. Ito naman ang ginagawa natin para in preparation for our birthday virtual party. You guys have anything to say? Anong masasabi nyo? How excited you are for the party? To our panel. Bing, Maya, Eileen, Val.
Are you preparing anything?
Looking forward. Of course, looking forward to that event. Kasi mas marami pang tayo.
Excited.
Not just the beer drinking, we have the cake blowing, and all the fangirling activities na expressing oneself. It's really, really a fun night. Always a fun night when we do fangirling activities. And I'm looking forward always to the night of fangirling. And nice,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Bing, you have something to say? You're mentioning something.
Yes, bilang first time as panelist po. Tapos yung first ko pa ay brewery tour pa. So, nag-enjoy po ako, masaya po. So, for sure, on the 25th, mag-enjoy din po tayong lahat sa ating virtual beer drinking session or yung sa birthday po ng ating Bini. Yun din.
Thank you. Eileen, yes.
Yeah, I'm
Eileen,
so
madami
excited.
order na beer. Bakit ko yung order niya?
Isang crate binili ko dati. So actually, I'm not really a beer drinker, but it was really a unique product. So just to emphasize on my Yun Bin, naging fanatic ako sobra. I'm so proud of this product. So thank you to Boondocks Brewery for that. Thank you for the beer brewery session 101. We support your business and we look forward to starting the September Beer Festival. Wag na October, September na daw.
Correct. Alam nyo, kahit nga, last year, kahit na October na, lumalabas pa rin sa mga articles in the newspaper or in the website, yung Hyun Bin beer. Kasi, hindi na namin, kumbaga wala na kaming kinalaman doon kasi hindi na Hyun Bin event yun. Pero nagiging, nagkakaroon ng spotlight si Hyun din Beer kahit na Oktoberfest na ang topic. Diba? Galing-galing talaga. Val, ikaw.
Hello. Yes po, pwede na.
18 ka na.
Pwede
diba?
na.
Okay.
I'm 21 na po.
21. Okay. Pwede na. So, ano ba? Nag-enjoy ka naman?
Yes po. Ang galing mag-tour ni Sir Fred, tsaka si Ma'am Cherry, tsaka si Miss Chai. Yan. Si Miss Chai. So, ayun, sana, this year, this 25, sana marami pang sumaling binyan sa atin. Siyempre, excited din ako kasi, makakasama ko yung ibang binyans mag-celebrate. Tsaka, syempre, marami pang pasabog si Miss Cherry, kaya abang-abang tayo. Ayun lang.
Masyado kayong demanding. Marami kayong inaantay. Napapagod ako mag-isip. Pero alam nyo, ang importante, ang gusto ko, hindi importante na merong mga, ako, all the things, isa lang naman ang bottom line dyan eh. Gusto ko nag-enjoy lahat ng fans. Hindi sila nabobore, hindi sila mawawala ng gana. Kaya nga tayo nagpakulo ng ladies night eh. Kasi, syempre, pag ladies night, diba, kita-kita yung mga tao, nagkagantuhan, nagka-catching up stories, diba? So, alam ko, most of them, Shai is busy. She came, saan galing sis?
I came from Kabuyao.
I have lunch as well, but of course, with the request of our club director, I made sure I come here to see Sir Fred. Yun, di ba? But meron tayong mga talagang pag tinatawagan natin, they support because it's really a preparation and it takes a lot of time to prepare, do the production part. Pero pag tinatanong ko, help me naman kasi I'm gonna go there like this, like that. And then they support us here. Diba? So it's beyond the fangirling. It's actually becoming to be a real friendship among us. Kasi nagkikita-kita at nagsusupport tayo sa mga endeavors ng bawat isa. And sa endeavors, syempre, ng club natin. Anyways, that would probably like the whole thing that we're supposed to be doing. Yan ang agenda natin tonight, mga Binyans. So, Fred, paalam ka na? Before I say
nice talking, nice seeing everyone.
Thank you, Sir
Thank you, Sir Fred.
Thank you, Sir Fred.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers! Cheers from Gambay! Dito ako. Hindi pa yun. Sandali mo, picture muna tayo. Oo, picture. Teka, hindi na mo yan, di ba? Ito. Yan. Hey, cheers everybody and then bottoms up. Okay, cheers! Happy birthday,
Gombe.
Wala pa.
Happy birthday.
Cheers.
24 more days to go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ay, siya, kinilong ko na. Picture ko pala. Okay. Picture. Put your beers in. Paano sa'yo? Di makita sis. Kabila. Di makita. Sige.
Yung magta-date.
Yung admin na.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ching. Ching. Click. Click. Okay. Okay na yan. Okay na yan. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'll do my job. Okay,
Cheers to everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah. Cheers to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Cherry.
Sayang beer. Hawain na, inuman muna. Sige, mag-inuman muna kayo. Okay. Uubusin natin ang mga binuruntang kayo.
Wala na talagang lasa. Wala na talagang lasa.
Actually, don't like it. Okay, yan. Dito muna. Ako muna. Okay. for give me 5 minutes to remind everybody to ano ang mga next yung aabangan this September. Okay? So, since it's September 1, officially feel na natin yung birthday celebration for Hyun Bin. And I'm so happy that you are supporting the first day of this kumbaga whole month of celebration. Abangan nyo in the next week, siguro by next week, we will already share to you naman the charity component. The charity component of our preparation for the birthday. Wherein, ito hindi nyo pa alam, pero makikita nyo, there would be several PR releases that is mentioning all the charities that we have contacted. Di ba naalala nyo guys? Sino makakasagot nito? Flash your answer. Baka bigyan kayo ng... Pag tama sagot nila, bibigyan kayo ni Fred ng beer.
Yeah!
Na-obliga tuloy si Fred. Na-obliga si Fred. Okay. Diba? Gusto kayo mag-usap kasi nag-i-echo. Talagang walang scripting eh. Okay. Sige, dun muna kayo. Si Chai was asking for beers from Fred. Okay. As I was mentioning, the Hyun Bin birthday celebration has 3 highlights, diba? The first highlight is that we are going to have the cake blowing, and then the second highlight, we have the Hyun Bin toast, and then the third highlight is that our charity program. All this time that we're preparing for the Hyun Bin event, yung gift natin kay Hyun Bin, isa yan, diba? 39, 3 and 9. So the first, diba, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Number 1, yung gift natin. Pinre-prepare natin yan. Number 2, yung party natin. So itong mga nakikita nyo, mga brewery tour, Hyun Bin beer, cake blowers, games, yan yung number 2. And then number 3 is the charity. When we launch the charity in the next days or so, or 1 week, that's the third thing that we are focusing, and we are supporting not just one charity, but we're supporting 9 charities kasi nga 39, diba? So 9. So there will be 9 foundations, 9 different groups pertaining to the sick, the blind, the handicapped, the orphans, even animals, education. What else is that? I forgot the list already. Basta 9 silang lahat. So imagine niyo yung mga donation niyo na binigay ninyo from months of June and July. It is actually helping 9 different segments of the community, and we are very, very happy na you're supporting us on that project. Anyway, itutuloy na namin ang inuman namin dito. Correct? Itutuloy na namin ang inuman natin dito. Yung mga to, iniwan ako. Habang pinagtatrabaho ako dito, I am trying to, magbababay na kami. Okay. Bye, Minions! Enjoy the night. And we're still gonna continue our drinking session. Thank you for joining us, everybody. See you again next time. Bye! Bye.